I'm Maddie Cox, and I'm going to be talking about why companies should not use lie detectors in their job hiring process. Imagine having the fate of securing your dream job fall into the hands of a test that cannot even hold somebody criminally liable. Polygraphs, better known as lie detector tests, can hold the power to do so. What do lie detectors measure in a respondent? They observe fluctuations in one's body by recording changes in heart rate, blood pressure, respiration, and skin conductivity. All of these measurements go off the examiner's perception of the responses and can be altered by the respondent. Because of that, lie detectors should not be involved in the job hiring process. Lie detectors lack validity because they measure psychological responses that do not always correlate with lying. During the pretest, respondents are asked various yes and no questions aimed for the examiner to study the responses they believe are associated with lying and truth telling. This is dependent on the examiner's level of experience and how they perceive you. Studies have proven about 50 to 60% of polygraph results to be accurate. If nearly half of the results are invalid, what may cause that? The American Psychological Association states that many people who are answering honestly may be anxious to do so, and on the other hand, those answering dishonestly may be non-anxious. Respondents are made up of many different psychological states that can alter test results. As psychologists and scientists found a lack of validity in polygraph tests, they urged the U.S. Supreme Court to reject the use of the results as evidence in the U.S. v. Schaefer 1998 court case. Another grievance with lie detector tests is invasion of privacy. The questions an examiner will ask a respondent in the pretest are necessary to learn their psychological responses. However, to do so, they must ask personal questions. Those may include intimate and past experiences, both of which are private and embarrassing to share with a possible manager. Furthermore, companies have no need to gain insight on an employee's past. Most details that will come out of these tests are completely irrelevant to their future performance. The final grievance towards lie detector testing is that it is incredibly stress-inducing and provides no leeway for prior mental health struggles. Responses and reactions are going to differ among levels of mental well-being. For most, it is stress-inducing to have someone examining the level of truthfulness on one side of the table and a potential job on the other side. Those with anxiety may sweat more and experience shakiness in their voice, while on the other hand, a psychopathic respondent might act nonchalant, deceiving the results. The level of comfort one feels about answering questions will shift their psychological responses. While some companies may believe that lie detectors can help them weed out potentially unloyal employees, there are better ways to ensure a secure hire. If they're able to perform extensive background checks, structured interviews, and secure outside references, then there is no need for a lie detector because the information is already provided. Requiring a lie detector test in the hiring process is off-putting and invasive for many. Because there is a lack of support from the APA and legal entities, many are not going to show interest in a job that bases hiring decisions on an invalid test. With the stress, invaded privacy, and inaccurate information polygraph tests provide, they should not be used in the hiring process. Thank you. Have